to CENTCOM's Shadow Templar / Dual Universe channel there. And today we are going to do the final video on the Crusader. We finally finished it. Uh, for the most part, there's a few little tweaks we want to do, but overall you won't be able to tell them because it's just element swap outs and stuff like that. So for no other things other than that, it should be ready to go. All right, without further ado, we'll go ahead and take a quick gander around the ship here. Yeah, it's pretty big, pretty good size, this thing, right? It's not small by any means. Let me close this out. That box will go away. Lots of engines back here. This is a really good sized ship. It pretty much uses the majority of the core. And like I said, we'll walk around all this stuff here. So we got this little nifty bit here. Let's see if I can make this work. All right. Let's go down in here and take a seat. Whoopsie. That's not what I wanted. All right. So we can open and close the doors from a vehicle. So you can see this little landing area here has space for 4 AWPs or whatever you want to put in. We're actually going to put some warp shuttles in here that we're still developing. Definitely get 2, maybe even 3 Starscreams in this particular area. All right, so the ship is pretty much a mirror on each side, right? There's not much different on either side. So I'm going to start in the center and work my way around. All right, so we're in the front of the ship right now. These are just basically spare rooms you can do with as you please. You want to decorate them as officer rooms or lounges or whatnot, then please, by all means, do so. And there's 2 more rooms on either side of that. They're a little bit smaller, but, again, for you to do what you want. It's your crew seating here. There's 12 of these chairs. You can always add more if you want to, but we're trying to keep the element count down. And that's that. All right, here's the cargo board. Right, so all the containers are marked. If you run across, actually these need to be flipped around, but the 2 center ones right now are linked with the current cargo containers. Then we left 2 more hubs in here in case you wanted to add more containers to it. But right now we're able to put 20 kilotons of cargo in here and take off and land with a grand total of 30 kilotons altogether with the ship, the cargo, and the elevator, the Cat XL enhanced elevator, and a couple other constructs around here. So it was a grand total of just over 30 kilotons. It was able to take off and land, no problem. Of course, it's not necessary that you land with 30 kilotons. You can, but the ship has AAG and an elevator. That's the whole point behind putting an elevator in here. And you'll see on the other side we have done this. We're still working the math out, but we're down this hallway. You'll see these empty boards here, right? So we're trying to figure out if we fill up each container in different ways and where to place these boards so you can easily move these container hubs from board to board to get the center of gravity kind of in the center, so it's easier to fly. You don't want it yanking all over the place. All right, all the cargo containers are here. We'll get to that elevator here in a minute. Another long hallway. Another long hallway that leads into the lower portion of the engine room where the warp drive is stored. So there's two hubs, two container sets for the warp drive. You can swap them out either way. Currently, right now, they're holding about 2,000 warp cells per hub, which is probably not going to cover going all the way out to Legobus from Alioth, but you can always modify that to your needs. All right, the stairs go up to the top deck here, and you guys saw the top deck from the video, or from the flight I flew by. And let's see, I guess we'll go ahead and, so I wanted to put this out. So there's docking logic in this, right? So the docking logic allows for either the bridge crew or the deck crew to open and close the doors. Also allows the elevator to open and close the docking clamps, not doors, but docking clamps. All right, so all that stuff is located in here. And basically, there's a button like this one here. I should probably mark this here. But these will open the doors for the elevator. So the lights turn green and the force fields went up, right? So to keep people from falling out the thing when the elevator goes. The green is for the elevator to go. And of course, when you turn it off, drops the shields and it locks the elevator in place at the level it should be at. And you can also do it, of course, from the elevator. All right, so we're good to go. All right, bang. Let me show you these things again. It's the best way to do it. See, force fields up all the way around, green lights, go. And now we're locked in. Flashing red, don't go, elevator, don't go. All right, so that's that. We'll continue on through here. So there's fuel tanks all over the place in this thing, right? Because it just has so many engines to make it fly like it needs to fly. But there's a row of they're all easy to get at. They're just in different places. So midsection, each quarter section. So if you divide the ship in half from front to back, at the quarter section there'll be fuel tanks. This is the empty box is what this is. I wonder why that's empty like that. Oh, somebody moved the box from here to there. This actually goes over here. Interesting. Okay. In any case, I'll get that taken care of. There's some elevators go up and down throughout the ship. There's one central elevator that goes through the bottom to the top of the ship, and it is on the other side here. Boom. Right here. So let's take you up and down to all different floors. But you can also go via stairwells, because I thought that was important, that if for some reason your ship is damaged or you crash it real hard and elevators break and you can't get through places, you end up, having to dig holes in walls and stuff. We don't want to do that. All right, so this is the like the between decks, if you will, between the main decks, and this basically will take you around to the I guess middle floor, top floor of the elevator. Again, more fuel tanks here. That's a nice little box of work in there. Yeah, good stuff. All right, then we'll go up here to the next thing's back on the elevator deck, right? All right, so of course we've all seen the elevator. I'm not really going to go through this very well or too much. There is a video we just shot of it dropping the elevator and landing on the pad and then taking back off and docking back with the thing. So it's pretty neat to see that work. Definitely going to make some people want to acquire this nifty vessel. All right, let's go up to the bridge area here. All right, so pretty spacious bridge. You could have quite a party up here. We have left this open. These are screen. I'm not sure these are glasses or screens, are they? Transparent screens, right? Okay, so we'll let those open for you guys to put whatever you want in them. Then we put Atlas in here and the like a jump calculator. I guess that's what this is. I've never used this before, so it's new to me. We've got 2 other chairs. And this screen right here is actually supposed to be for the shield generator controls, right? But I think we're going to pass this off to one of the other candidates, or you can. It depends on what you got for crew. This is definitely not a 1 crew ship. I mean, it can be done with 1 guy, but it's much easier when you have at least 2. That way, you got an elevator operator and then the ship pilot, and you'll see during the video that the elevator doing its bit going up and down and docking in the ship. It just works better with 2 people. It's a little more fluid. So we have a light control bit here. This allows us to control the deck lights. So you see that they're red right now, right? So if I go in here to my Lua, I'm sure you've probably seen this is free stuff, right? I don't even know where it's at. Oh, maybe it's right here. Let's see. I think he showed me one. Disco. All right. Oh yeah. Just going it out now. Cool. But Shadow Templar likes it red, so we shall be red. If I get my keys right. All right, so there we go. There's that. All right, so I think we pretty much touched the majority of the ship. I don't know if there's anything I've missed. Oh, right. I set up a VR node out here in the front of the ship, and it's right down there. We will, it's ST Crusader is the name, and I'll put that in the comments below, or the description section below there. And I think this pretty much covers it. So if you guys have any questions or comments, don't ask how much yet. We haven't figured it out yet. It's not going to be cheap. It's a given. Like the size of this thing and what its capabilities are. Flies really, really well, and we'll again put another video out of it flying around empty and with weight and all that. So you'll be fully in the know in what you're purchasing, because this is a major purchase. This is not it's not some medium core or large. It's not even really compared to, and I'm not trying to say anything about any other constructors, but this thing flies like an overweight medium core, I guess, if you want to put it that way. Flies really well, better than I thought it was going to do. Pretty agile for its size. I'm not going to say very, but pretty agile, and definitely fast, super fast. And the cessation speed when it's empty is 166, and when it's fully loaded, it's like 320, and that's with the pilot we had max skills. Of course, we should pretty much all be in that boat by now, you would think. But anyhow, again, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to put them out there, and I will do my best to answer them. And I'll come up with a price for you here in a couple of days or so, once we've got everything nailed down with all the right elements where we want them. All right, thank you for your time.